Today, we're ruining our childhoods. Some of you are still in your childhood, in which case, your childhood is probably fine. It's my childhood I'm ruining here. I'm 27. What that means is, I grew up in the late 90s and early 2000s. I watched SpongeBob, I watched Disney, and I liked Pokemon. We are gonna look at things from my era that will make me die inside. And we all know how much we love that. Big Bird almost joined NASA's Challenger mission to encourage kids to get interested in space. Had the plan been followed through, millions of kids would have watched Big Bird and the spacecraft explode live on TV. All right, we are starting incredibly dark. We're starting really dark. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I'm not gonna get it. The Challenger mission was a very awful tragedy many years ago. And yeah, I'm glad that Big Bird wasn't there so we didn't have an explosion of yellow feathers. That's horrible. Let's try to get something more lighthearted. How about Disney memes that will ruin our childhood? Yay! Finds a random corpse in the woods. Kisses it. There must have been more to it than that. Surely, I haven't seen Sleeping Beauty in ages. Or wait, is this Snow White? This is Snow White. Snow White? I always thought Snow White and Sleeping Beauty were like the exact same thing. Either way, don't kiss dead people. Says you're the love of his life, forgets what you look like, and has to put a shoe on every girl in the kingdom. Hey, guys, this is Cinderella. Listen, maybe... I don't know this guy's name. He's not the love of my life. I don't remember his name. Maybe he had a couple too many wobbly pops. Maybe he remembered the feeling. Maybe he doesn't miss her. He just misses how it felt.
And I don't miss you, baby. I just miss how it felt.
Maybe that's the vibe, you know? You gotta make sure the shoe fits. Listen, kudos to this guy for going through the effort, you know? Come on. Disney, making animated animals attractive since 1942. That's your opinion, dude. I'm not attracted to any of these animals, you weirdo. What weirdo made this meme? They have to look somewhat human for us to relate to them and for them to talk in English. Isn't it so much weirder when there's a movie where like it's dogs talking and the dogs look totally real and they sound like humans? That's the worst. Learns English from English girl, has American accent. That is so true. That is so true. Why does Tarzan sound American when the only human speaking he's ever heard was an English person? All right, let's mix it up with some SpongeBob. You saw the thumbnail. I gotta do SpongeBob. My favorite show of all time, next to Breaking Bad. It's tied. Only the first 3 seasons. Everything after that's terrible. This interesting scene where Squidward is having fun with a vac. No, guys, no. That's not what he's doing. He's moving. He's literally just moving. Guys, that's not fair. You can't. Squidward, no. I don't like it. I don't like people pretending that something from SpongeBob is inappropriate when it wasn't. Okay, this, I believe, is an outie belly button. What is this? This has to be, this is like an outie belly button, right? Because obviously, it's not something else. Obviously. I don't know. I can't explain this personally. I don't know. Then, of course, this picture, I've seen this picture in a lot of thumbnails. Maybe I'll use it one day, huh? Maybe I'll use it one day. I can't remember what episode this is. This does kind of look like season 3 from the animation, but I can't tell. I don't know what this is. Oh, no, it's not. No, this is some new stuff. It's nonsense. It doesn't even matter then. Yeah, get this nonsense out of here. Ugh, get it out of there. Get it out of there. It's a shame. Guys, it's hard to rep SpongeBob when literally, like, at this point, it's like 20 or 30% of the episodes were when it was good. It's hard. It's really tough. Well, so far, my childhood is being ruined pretty bad. But if you're still in your childhood, you know how you protect your childhood and not let it be ruined? By watching RobertIDK. Join in the boop troop. You know what it is. If you ain't subbed, you gotta sub. If you ain't booped that like button, you gotta boop the like button. And if you like this, we'll do it again. Let's go. All right, we got Professor Oak milking a milk tank. Guys, it's milking a cow. I don't know why he doesn't have a bucket with him, but that is proper milking motion, okay? Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, the campers. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. The camper looks like he's exposing himself. All right, this body that's your concern. Guys, I didn't know. They didn't even caption this. I like that these pictures are not even captioned. Okay, this is some nonsense. That's an edit. That's so silly. Oh my gosh. Get that off my screen. Oh yes, yes! There you go. I love these memes. when he tosses Simba off the cliff. Guys, think about how different the world would be if Rafiki just had some Vaseline on his hands when he was showing the new lion cub to the world. We got a Teletubby butt tickle. Very weird. I don't like it. I always thought the Teletubbies were super weird. I don't vibe with the tubs, okay? This ain't ruining my childhood. I already hated the Teletubbies. I hated it. I think what I like about this one is just the speed of the GIF. This GIF is 2 frames, and it says max speed. All right, that's super stupid. Oh, it's from, I think this is from the same episode. So this is a show called Recess, and man, this animation looks really crude now. Miss Finster! Miss Finster! She was the one everyone couldn't stand. And when I was a kid, I don't know about you guys, when I was a kid, everyone had one teacher that looked like this, that was usually pretty grouchy. Anyway, her and the janitor, I guess, she started to like the janitor. I don't know, guys, it's kind of weird. What? All right, this Lion King poster. Honestly, this one is pretty fair. This is pretty fair. This does look like this. Is this actually a Lion King poster? Let's see. By golly, it's no cap. It's no cap. This is for real. Yeah, Disney, what were you thinking with this one? This one is actually fair. All the other ones are like, okay, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. This one, I don't support Disney. You knew what you were doing. All right, first and foremost, can we ask why Ed is wearing clothes in the bathtub? Let alone having a bath with his boy. Why do you have a hat in the bath? Neither of you guys are gonna get cleaned properly. Forget what they're trying to insinuate here. Don't wear clothes in the bathtub. All right, Tarzan, listening to the, okay. He's listening to the heartbeat. This was actually in the movie, aside from that face morph that happened. That is grotesque. This is Tarzan's first time seeing another human. It's a natural reaction, though I don't know why he went for the heartbeat right away. How does he know? How does he even know? Do they even know what hearts are? I didn't know what a heart was before it was taught to me in school. Tim Allen was arrested at an airport in Michigan in 1978 for the possession of nearly 1.5 pounds of some bad stuff. Yeah, we knew this, though. We knew this. We knew Tim Allen. Okay, 1978, how old is Tim Allen? Is Tim Allen that old? He's 68. Oh my gosh. That is Buzz Lightyear, people. I can't do a Buzz Lightyear voice. I really liked the Santa Claus 2 when I was a kid. Apparently, according to Alex Myers here, the Santa Claus 2 is the dumbest Disney Christmas movie. And you know what? It probably was dumb. But you know what happens when you watch something dumb when you're a kid? You don't realize it's dumb until you're older. Unless you watch RobertIDK, then it's always awesome.
Okay, so way back in December of 2017, my channel was first starting to take off, and I made a video about
this guy uses the same background music as me.
The Santa Claus.
And he's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends! Okay, me and this dude are the same person.
Raid Shadow Legends is actually one of the most popular mobile collection RPGs around right now.
All right, I think this is me on a different timeline. I think if I decided to be an animator instead of what I am, whatever I am, I would this is probably me on a different timeline. That's kind of terrifying. But yeah, Tim Allen, we've always known he's same with Mr. Robert Downey Jr., aka Iron Man. It's something about these dudes in space suits where their actors have very dark pasts. Also, you look at this man, would you really expect him to not have 1.5 pounds of the bad stuff? The Cowardly Lion costume from The Wizard of Oz was made of real lion hair. Oh my gosh. I mean, as long as the lion they took it from was okay, that's only kind of messed up. As long as the lion was fine after, it's not the worst thing ever. Still, I mean, come on, you guys couldn't make some fake hair? Come on, guys. OJ. Oh no, you guys. Oh no. O.J. Simpson was almost cast as the Terminator, but James Cameron thought he was too pleasant to portray a dark character. Okay, you guys. All right. If you know, you know. Let's move on. All right, another creepy Wizard of Oz fact. Buddy Ebsen was the original Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz, but the aluminum dust from the makeup nearly killed him. Ebsen was ultimately hospitalized and forced out of production, so when Jack Haley replaced him, they started using a safer aluminum paste as makeup. Okay, sick. All right, once the one guy nearly dies, then you make it safer. Then you make it safer. Aluminum makeup? Dust? Breathing in aluminum. Yeah, it sounded like a good idea. People in the 40s or whenever this came out, I'm glad we have protocols now. Whoa! Okay, the average lifespan of a lion in the wild is 15 years. So if Simba from The Lion King was real, he probably would have died back in 2009. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. If you see this, it's not something you need to bother thinking about, but if there's an animal in a movie and the movie is over like 15 years old, you can probably assume that that animal is no longer with us. And that's just the reality. The circle of life. You know what's more epic? You know what's more epic, you guys? Not only did one of the best animated movies come out on June 24th, 1994, but one of the best YouTubers came out on June 24th, 1994. Me. Lion King came out on my birthday. I didn't even realize that. Lion King release date, June 24th, 1994. I need to ask my mom, hey, mom, was everyone talking about Lion King when you were in the hospital giving birth to the greatest legend to ever grace YouTube? Very cool. Two incredible, what a legendary day. Has there ever been a day with two things that impactful happening on it? I don't think so. He's climbing in your windows, snatching your people up. Disney, teaching you not to talk to strangers unless they're hot. There are a lot of unlikely couples in Disney. You know what I don't like about these Disney films? The only time where the protagonists aren't attractive is when they're turned into something ugly and then they become attractive after. When they're like, oh, I don't like you for your looks. It's not about the looks. I've learned to love you even though you're ugly. And then, and then when it works out in the end, oh, they were attractive anyways. Wonderful. That's why Shrek was so good. That is why Shrek was so good. It teaches you to love. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's about the heart. Except, only problem, they clowned on Lord Farquaad for being a short king. Shrek and Donkey make fun of Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad, what's he like?
Well, let me put it this way, Princess. Men of Farquaad's stature are in short supply.
Bruh. There are those who think little of him.
What the heck? The whole movie is about, it doesn't matter what you look like, you know? And then they clown on Lord Farquaad for being a short king. Literally a short king. So DreamWorks, you dropped the ball on that. I mean, Lord Farquaad is a jerk in the movie, so it's okay. They can make fun of him. But it's kind of ironic that in this movie about accepting people, they don't accept Lord Farquaad for being 4'2". Disney taught me that the best way to express sadness is to throw yourself on the nearest object and dramatically sob. Relatable. How else are you supposed to... Listen, guys, it's very hard to animate tears flowing from the eyes. The animators were like, how do we avoid having to animate individual teardrops? Have them bury their face. Do you... I think everyone cries like that at some point. Everyone's had this kind of cry at some point. But I don't know, burying your face in a pillow just makes your pillow all teary. You know, I don't like that. Even the best friend will take a look sometimes. Oh my God. Oh, Flounder, you dirty dog. Come on. He's just, I guarantee Flounder was just moving his face. Just moving the, you know, and this sicko decided to pause on this frame. I'm watching you. Oh my gosh. Disneyland is a people trap set by a mouse. The irony. The irony. That's kind of brilliant. That's a good observation. I respect it. All right, I'm going to punch myself in the face and forget what I just saw. Here's the last video we did. Here's yesterday's video. If you ain't seen it, you got to check that out. Or here's a different video. I'll see you here or I'll see you there. Love y'all. Have a good one. Peace.